Episode of the clinic. Today we will talking about the zone offense. If you checked our website, you was able to see that we published a few ebooks about zone offense. So that is why was my idea. Let's talk about little about how we are destroying any kind of zone offenses, how we are preparing our team. And I have good news for you, because we decided that from next week, from Monday, it's worth to follow our website and social media accounts, because we are very happy with your support. So really the number of the followers, your purchases is a big support for us, and we decided that let's see, next week we are giving something nice for our future clients. So where to follow it for sure. And now let's start. We are talking about our zone offense. We can talk about what kind of system we are playing. We can talk about what kind of sets we are playing. But let's see. So first of all, we will practicing against zone. I have a question. Do we want that the opponent to play zone? Of course that we want. Of course that we want. I'm enjoying when the opponent playing zone, and if I prepared well my team, if I had time to prepare well. So if you want, what can happen? For example, we are preparing man on man to attack very efficiently, and if on man we are dominant, then for sure the opponent will playing against us zone. When he's starting to preparing to play against to preparing our zone offense, already in the preparation period. So in the preparation period we have time to start our defensive systems, and of course we need to start our defensive zone system also. Defense and offense are going parallel. If your team not know to play well zone defense, you will have very hard job how you will improve your team to attack against zone, because on the training the defense will be not a real picture. So this you need also to push. So defense and offense, that is going parallelly with our teams. So at the preparation period you are already starting, and after you will see with what kind of steps you are going. For this need time. And now coming the most important question, and for me the most important thing what I saw in many clubs. Okay, that we have some system against zone, but I have a question. Individually our players, do they know tactically how they need to react against zone when they have advantage? This is very important thing. So let's say, for example, if we are making the pass on the low post, so the ball is in the paint, of course the zone is going together and then it's perfect for kick out. But when that player receiving the ball from kick out, is he know exactly what he should need to do? Because you know the most easy thing that I get the ball, I'm on open shot and I'm shooting, and of course you need to shoot if you are a good shooter. If you're not a good shooter, what you should need to do? To go for a drive. How is going the reaction after? Where are going the guards? Where are going the post players? If you can see basketball on the highest level, you can see that, for example, after one kick out, maybe even coming 2, 3, 4. So with my team in the preparation period, especially with the guards, I am many times practicing 3-on-0, how giving some situation, maybe some situation from that set what I have against zone, that these three guards, where they are moving, and maybe I'm saying, okay guys, now let's do now first one kick out, then 2 in a row, then 3 in a row, then 4 in a row. Then maybe I'm saying, now finish please with long distance shot, now please finish with mid-range shot, now please this, now please that. And this is the way how you are trying to make your players to be automatic for this. If you have some experienced players who have good basketball IQ, this they will learning very fast. If you have players who not did this before, that is a little longer process. That is why in the preparation period this we need to start. So now we were talking about the guards, and let's talk now about the post players. So what should need to do the post players? The post player when receiving the ball on low post or high post or middle of the free throw line, first thing should need to be that he is looking behind his back, how he is running a little, and first option should need to be shoot. Second option should need to be where is moving the other post player against zone to make the pass bottom of the hoop. And the last should need to be the doing a kick out for the guard. Mainly those post players who are not educated, who not have coaches that they are working with them. Mainly happening this that the post player gets the ball and without any thinking he's doing the kick out, so this is bad. Always, if a post player gets the ball, you can score or connect minimum 2 players. This is very common in zone. If the ball is going in the paint, I'm always saying for my players, if the ball is in the paint against zone, it's a half basket. It's a half basket, and then just depending on us, the post player will punish or somebody else. So these things are more important than what you will playing against zone. Of course, after coming, pair and unpair zone. So depending on it, on the top, do you have 1 player, 3 players, unpair zone, or do you have 2 players, pair zone? How you are destroying this? Then, if you are on a higher level, okay, you have zone, but maybe after 1 or 2 passes the zone is changing. Then you should need to make scouting how you will destroying that zone. Every zone is possible to destroy. It is just depending on you. So of course, I should need to watch the games before to see what they are playing. If coming something new is not a problem, but you need to have little more sets against zone, and maybe you are doing just something modification during on the game, because there is a golden rule. Never to do that what you not practiced. So if you are saying that, I don't know, I not had time for this to practice set against zone, then my question, if I would work within a club, I would ask them, okay, you not did, but show me that, show me your daily plan, show me your weekly plan, show me all the trainings, let's check what was more important. For sure we will find some 5 minutes, some 10 minutes, some 15 minutes, something we are doing shorter, something we are doing faster. Let's say we are saying this is not so important. Let's say this is the not no. So we can talk about it that around the world when we are working with senior teams or youth categories, somebody have 5 trainings, somebody have more, somebody have 2, 3 weekly. So we can talk about this, but there is the way how you should need to work. When you have few trainings, you need to work faster. You need to work faster, and you need to have experience what is most important, what should need to teach for my players to be efficient on the court and to be successful, because the performance is for us is the only important thing in senior basketball. In youth category is the most important thing, that we want to make that kind of senior players, young senior players, that the senior head coach can use efficient, and not he needs to teach about what was I now talking. If the senior head coach will teaching the guards how they should need to react against zone, or the post players individually, then my question, what happened in under 16 and under 18? This is my question. So these are 4 years. These are 4 years. If in these 4 years you not had time, I mean, this is a lie. We can talk about it what we want. So this is very important. Very important. Of course, for this need time to learn it. Let's say these books, what we published, there are lot of ideas, real lot of ideas, lot of sets against zone, different zone, unpair zone, pair zone. So it's you can get really great ideas. If you are asking me, am I have some favorite sets against zone? Of course, I have few. But I'm not playing all with my teams, because usually I am playing always different with my teams, because every year I have some different team. I mean that I have different characteristics. I have different quality of the player. I have different physical abilities. I have different basketball IQ. I am working in a different level of basketball in some other countries. So always you should need to adapt what kind of players you have, and not that I know this set is always good against zone is working. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. We can talk about it that there are some sets that, let's say, universal, that is possible that for every team, let's say, little efficient. We can talk about it, but every team is different. So do you have many good shooters? Do you have many guards who are destroying great the first line and after they are making good decision? Do you have educated centers who knows inside game after they receive the ball or for kick out? So there are a lot of factors you should need always to adapt, and that is why always to get some new idea. Maybe you are not copying one set against zone 100%, but maybe you get an idea, and that idea you are putting in your system. Maybe you are just that set, little making modification, where are going the players. And of course, when you are doing a new set, this time, for me time also. Why? Because spacing, timing, you need to check. To have experience, opa, this is the set what I saw, but I have different team that thinking faster or slower, or they are physically faster or slower. Opa, okay, we are doing this, but you need to go before or later, because the timing is one of the most important thing in basketball, and for this you need to have experience always with new sets. Where is the mistake? Where can be the mistake? So this is very important. Let's say, for example, last season I was showing you later the video how I was destroying the zone in Ireland. I mean, I had great luck that I had, let's say, smart players, and they were very serious about it, and really, believe me, nobody played so some team played against me zone. I don't care about it. I don't care about it because I know that I prepared my team, and that is the way how I prepared that. Okay, please play this set, but if this happening, we want this, and this was going from the beginning, from the preparation period, and in the playoff was going really good. Even before, but you know, on every game, please this, please that. On the trainings also, scouting, show the video, here you are late, here you should need to do, this is time, but everything is possible for few months to teach if you are disciplined, because discipline is very important. You need a lot of times to correct, and of course, many times you need to be critic, because critic is building. So when you are critical, you are building. If you have a player who not understand this and he thinks that you are bullying, I mean, this is his problem and your problem, that you not prepared and not explained for this person and his previous coaches that the coach many times should need to be critic, because he wants to do something with you. If your coach is not critic with you, this means that everything what you are doing, it's perfect and everything is good. Guys, that kind of player not existing on the world. So always there are some mistakes. Always there is maybe some small detail what we should need to correct, that our player and our team to be more successful. Now, I will showing the video what I mentioned for you. This is from my playbook what is on YouTube like last season. This will be a short from against zone offense. And I was talking for you about it. Now I am catching the tactical coaching board. And now I am little showing you few things against zone. This will be mainly about what I was talking with you before. So let's see. So we were talking about little about guards, a little about post players. So what I was talking for you. So let's see. When we have three players and maybe we are just giving that here is the ball, and we are saying that, let's say, this player get the ball, it's a small closeout or there is some advantage, maybe there was some strong side help, and you can go for a drive and let's see what is happening. Maybe I'm going for a drive, this player coming down, pass, very important against zone, to go backward. If you are going here backward, this player going for a drive, connecting for sure, minimum two players. And now the kick out for this player, it's an open shot, or again, it was a kick out, you are alone, you are going for a drive, and let's see what is happening. I received here the ball, I can shoot. What I can do, I can go for a drive. From this drive, I can make a pass for this player, and this player when made the pass, I can go in the corner, and again I have this, that I'm going for a drive, and here is a player behind me. This now I just showed for you one example. You can do how you want, and you are going every training, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It is going very fast. You can't let for your players that like they are lazy and they are laughing. No, let's go, and we are going. Give for them always something different finish. Some finishes you can repeat what you think it should need to be your main, but show for them different ideas, especially if you have younger players. If you have younger senior players, maybe they will catch it, maybe they will learn. They want still to change. When you have experienced players, it's a question for what you used for it. But if you have an experienced player who still wants to learn, everything is possible, you know. So this was for the guards. Let's see now the centers. So we said, if the post player receives the ball, and of course we not said when you are going with guards, please, you can't be here. You are very close to the three-pointer line. So when we are playing against zone, we should need little always more far for a three-pointer line, that for sure I can make a quick pass, because every time the ball need to go, no one player can stop against zone. So I receive the ball, or I am passing the ball, or I'm going for a drive. I'm not letting time that the zone to react good. If there is an advantage, I'm trying with that 2, 3, 4 passes to keep that advantage and then to punish. Let's see who is 100% sure that will take the shot or will going inside and it will be a basket. So let's say, for example, we are going, so we have some set, maybe from this set we have the player on the low post who is running up and we are giving the ball. So let's say individually, he is receiving the ball, turn face to face and shoot. How you should need to shoot? You can't turn face to face and then pull up the ball until you are making the pivot to be face to face with the hoop. You need to push the ball. So when you are face to face, the ball is already above your head and shoot. Center is here 5 meters. It's not hard with this technique to finish. If you have a center who is nothing about it, you have a big problem. Big problem you have. So this, take your time on the team training, individual part, and go for individual training and work with your players. I'm not believing that the coach can be successful without individual training. Maybe you can be a champion in some leagues, in some country, without individual training. But if you should hold individual trainings, your team should need to be minimum 20-30% better. Let's say now we are putting the other center. What is happening if this player receives the ball? Then this player is moving opposite. Why? Because I have here a defender. What will be the reaction? The reaction will be or this player staying here and helping, or this player coming here. If this player moving, maybe I am going for a drive and finish. So this player can make the pass, or he can go for a drive, or he can shoot, of course. Let's say, if we are talking about post players, we are playing with 2 post players. How we should need to move? We must to move always against zone. We can't stand in the place. It's not man on man. So let's say, doesn't matter what kind of offense we have against zone. We can have triangle move. So every time how the ball is going with the guards, what is happening? What is happening? That these 2 post players are moving triangle move. Triangle move. What we have this? We have with this, that in the paint, then the defenders must to communicate always, to follow and say for his teammate, hey, here is the player. But the question, this opponent team, how is communicating, how is reacting? If they are not practicing this, they will have great problems. So, what was the main thing if you was following me, the details? When you are practicing this on the training, please, you need to push that they can't stop. All the 5 players. When you have the set, they need to move. And where is the advantage? All the 5 players need to move. So let's say, if there is an advantage, and maybe this guard is going for a drive, and we have here 2 guards, they should need to move minimum in basketball stance left or right. Minimum. So we need to move, we need to run on the other side. Post players, if we have a shooter post player, maybe I can go out for shoot. So there are a lot of there are really lot of possibilities. Let's say the other way to destroy the zone, those are off-ball screens. So let's say, doesn't matter, we have some set, or I don't know, maybe they are playing 2-3 zone, here is 2 defensive player, and I don't know, we have some set, I don't know, and maybe this center is coming and blocking this player. When, if this player stuck, immediately I have an advantage after one pass. So off-ball screens in zone we should need to use. I am saying for these off-ball screens like blocks. Okay, this little from Serbia, but this is like that you need to block the player. So we are now not playing pick and roll, pick and pop, and I don't know. I want to block the player. I want that the guard to receive the ball, that there is a closeout situation, there is an open shot. This is what I want. So I have some advantage, and this I want to use. So these are what I said for you. These are months. These are months for the players. When you fix this, then you can expect that if your set tactically is good again some kind of type of zone, that they can be efficient. Because everything what I said for you now and draw for you now, if your players they not know this, doesn't matter what kind of set you have against zone, doesn't matter, because there you have an advantage, but they know how to punish, and this is very simple. So if you want to get ideas, we have these books what we publish, really a lot of sets against. Some of my favorites are there also, but I not wrote there which are those. But let's say you can see now my sets on video, because I think that is the best to see on the video, not that I am drawing, to see the reaction of defense. How was, for example, with me last season in Ireland. You will see that it was very easy. We are punishing the zone. So believe me, this is nothing hard, but in time you need to practice. And of course, it's every week I was practicing. Even I had games that I think that they not will play against me zone, but most of the teams they were playing against me zone, because man-on-man offense was very efficient. Of course, I'm doing because it is always you must to practice to be ready for a game when they will play. Of course, I played games that they played. I mean, it's bad that somebody playing 40-minute zone against you. I mean, tactically it is very bad. And let's say if we are talking about zone defense, you should need to think maybe which zone will be good against one team, and when you are playing it from the third quarter. There is past the halftime, so the opponent coach not has time to talk about it, to draw, to explain. He has timeouts that on 1 minute he need to explain. There are some players for who 1 minute is not enough. It's not enough. So main defense is play it from third quarter. If you think that first and second quarter with other defense, you can keep the result. Let's say last season I had a game that we were losing with 25, 27 points. And I know which is my main defense. And in the first half, it was that we are losing with 25 points, but I was believing that we have enough time, and I played some kind of zone from the third quarter, because I wanted to play from the third quarter, because I know that the opponent coach will not have time to explain, because the structure of the team, it was there that I know that they need more time. Of course, now this not will be always successful. This is just a strategy, tactical idea. I like many times that my main defense I'm playing for the third quarter. If I think that with some of other defense, I can keep the result. So I hope that you enjoyed. See you next time, and let's watch my video from last season from Ireland. See you next time. You know about me, dog. Don't talk about me, dog. And if you doubt me, dog, you better out me, dog. I'm throwed off slightly, bro. Don't wanna fight me, bro. I'm fast as lightning, bro. You better use your Nikes, bro. You know you don't like me, cuz your people like me, cuz she see me on the judge in front of every club. I be on the bumper, gave every hump a hug. Don't show me mugs, cause you know I got shit. Shout the church, man, do it now, sad. Where I'm holding all the work, yeah. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, I know all
the guts of fishbowl. Big bell on the pinky ring just to make my fists glow. Yeah, get low, because I get dough. So what, I'm rich, but still I'm full of gig though. What you talking shit for? And gotta run and hit folk. Got you were yelling, I thought you pull out a gun and hit folk. But you's a scary dude, believe by very few. Just keep it very cool, or we will bury you. See all that attitude's unnecessary, dude. Cause you never carry keys, not even sweary cues. You got these people fooled, who see you on it too. Whatever try to prove, they see you on it now. Church out, church back, do it down sad. When I'm holding off a word, what you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that. On the low, well, just take your fresh out the kid to the kids. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that. Fresh out the kid to the block, burn a rubber with the top pop the bus, tell them stop and make the block guy. Your label got cause you are not high. I got the top spot, and it was nice now. The video and that doubt, we bustin' to the stop. Drag out that Bentley coupe and take it to the chop shop. Partner, we not, y'all. If it may pop off, I'll answer the question, will I get your block knocked off? It what it is, bro. Look out, we kill, bro. I'm in your hood. If you a gangster, what you here for? Somebody better get, bro, before he gets sent for. Say you wanna squash it, what you still talking for? I